Can we talk about how like obsolete MCNs now are?
Oh man. It's just crazy that they got to do what they got to do for so long.
Yeah.
Just because of that initial rule of YouTube, like, oh, you can't upload gaming videos unless you have an MCN, and that just stuck into the claws of all these people that just wanted to make videos about games.
They had some of the grossest contracts. Like, yeah, you'll be working with us for 10 years. I'm like, well, what? Yeah, you want to make money, right?
Still locked into
there are a lot of people still locked into old. Yeah, I was gonna say they still got machinima contracts just sitting there.
That's crazy. Oh, are you guys all free of networks?
Yes.
At this point?
I never joined
I've never
one.
been on one.
I finally left Screenwave at the beginning of July.
Oh, okay.
I left Screenwave.
It was very weird. It was very weird because we were doing like the calcs and shit like that, and it was like, damn, they were taking about like $300-400 off the usual revenue, and I'm like, damn. So like after July passed and in August passed, I started like seeing that extra $300-400 in my stuff. It's like, wow.
Wait, you mean your ad rates didn't change even though you didn't have an MCN anymore? Weird. You mean the same ad pool they got is the one that Google will just give you by default?
Man,
Strange.
Crazy.
And it's just crazy because I remember, like, I know you probably remember, like, they used to like give us like those like content creator referral codes and stuff on the networks or whatever. You're like, damn, like, imagine how many people actually signed up for that.
Yeah, and it's like you think you're doing a good thing. It's like, oh yeah, my network's good. You need a network, come to my network. But it's really just, you're just sending another person to a spider web. It's crazy.
And then here we are, like, what, 6-7 years later.
Yeah.
Everybody that's making hella money off of it. Well, it's weird because some people at the top are still part of an MCN, but they're not taking that 90-10, that 80-20. They're getting a full 100, and they're just security.
Yeah, and some people get paid by their networks. Like the biggest dogs is like, hey, here's a yearly bonus and you get 100% of your money, and the only thing is that you have to keep our name in your Twitter bio and you have to do one ad through us per month, and that you still get paid for, but we get our cut from that ad, and that's it. And it's like, yeah, that sounds like a pretty sweet gig.
The upper echelon be eating, dude.
Yeah, dude. Always trickle down
I
economics.
can't wait
it's coming.
until I become one. You know, I'm finna
that
be
stuff
eating.
that stuff is really, really nutty because it's like, you know, you consider like the MCN stuff, but then you also consider like sponsorship opportunities, like even like when you're small, like people are getting brand opportunities at like 5,000 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, but like the big money comes in, like you can negotiate big dollars or whatever for like every other company, but like you're guaranteed a lot of money at like a certain threshold of subscribers and a following, and it's like, damn, like, dude, like
I gotta say
that.
that's one of the best changes that has happened on YouTube, is that ads are no longer demonized. Like I remember 2014 through 2016, 2017. Like if you did an ad, you were a sellout, you were garbage, you didn't care about your viewers. Now, like it feels like, I haven't done an ad at all this year, but like it feels like people are like, yo, just get your bread, get your bag, it's fine. Like it doesn't matter. Like do your ad, and maybe
I just
it's for a
don't
game
know why
that
that was a bad thing to begin with.
Because it just came from jealousy. That's all.
Yeah, that and like viewers are selfish. We talk about this all the time. You know, you can't do what you want to do. You have to do what I signed up for free. I'm not paying your pockets. You do what I want you to do.
Did anyone see that tweet? I think it was, I don't remember who tweeted it out. Was it? No, it wasn't Login. Oh, whatever. Someone tweeted out a comment they had gotten, and it was like, why does this I wouldn't ask an electrician to fix my toilet, so why does a PokeTuber think they can upload other video game content?
I've never seen that.
I was like,
I've never seen that.
Yo,
Is this
why
OD?
did you? Excuse me, you can upload other content? Oh fuck no! You think you getting your bills paid this week?
That just triggered the hell out of
And
me.
what's crazy is most electricians have their plumbing license as well.
The hell out of me.
Besides the point. Besides the point is like the comparison of hiring it. I lost 20 IQ. I had to go read a book after I read that tweet because I was like, oh my God, I need information. This is crazy. But that falls into, you know, viewers want what they want. And like, I get it. I get wanting what you want, but social media has made it so you completely forget how little you are paying, which is usually nothing for that content.
Listen, oh my God. It's so weird because it's like one of those things where, like, if we really sit down, like, besides the generosity, like, aspect of it, right? $5 is not that much. And then, like, not even that, like, these companies are taking a good $1.50, $2 off of this shit anyway. So it's like, hey, guess what? If you want to support me, if you want to support me monetarily, I need that $2.50 out of you. What good is $2.50?
I think the biggest thing to mention on that is that a lot of viewers are, like I said, selfish. They're for themselves. So when it comes to what you're providing, right? Even if we stick into the PokeTubing realm, you as a PokeTuber, because you want to grow, you're gonna keep providing that PokeTubing content. You're gonna keep making these LPs, the battles, the informational vids, anything like that, the TCG pack openings. You're gonna do all of it because you want to grow as what you're doing. That viewer never has to pay a dime because he knows the next guy behind me may or may not pay. The next guy behind him may or may not pay. But you, as the content creator, you're going to keep doing it. And it goes into a little bit of what I was saying about Twitch and the whole hate rate thing, which I don't want anyone to think that I don't support it and whatnot, like the movement. But Twitch isn't going to care if, hey, you stop streaming for a day. Damn, our numbers got hurt. We weren't already making money on it anyway, you know? Like, even with the September thing, what are they, 40% off subs?
20.
But they still take half? Okay, 20% off subs. But they're still taking half, which means, like, you're making less than what you would make for the viewer spending less. The viewers still aren't spending the money. So it doesn't equate to anything. They're going to keep getting it. Because you as a content creator, you have to provide.
It's just
you have
so
to
wild
keep doing
that,
what you want to do.
People get so, like, in their emotions about free stuff. It's free.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, I was like, you know, I mean, I want to say it's different for, like, you know, me and Shady to some degree because it's like, you know, we have our own little website stuff. People can, like, subscribe to us through our own medium and shit like that, which is dope, by the way.
Yeah,
that's still
dude,
an amazing idea. Have you been better off with that method?
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I would say especially the number one thing is if you're ever going to do a premium platform like the way we're doing, is you should 100% always put your videos on that platform early. Even if say you're uploading an LP on YouTube, it should be available a day early on your website for free. Because when I started doing that, my numbers skyrocketed. Like, even my paid numbers, but like obviously my free subscribers all joined up. But then like it was, hey, here's extra value just for being over here. So let me sign up, and then eventually, you're doing an LP that I like. Let me watch it there. So really, I've been doing better with that than Patreon. Patreon still hits me up too because they like, I was in their top creators, and they were like, we want to work with you, and I'm like, I'm leaving your website. Sorry. Like, got them.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like cut you off, but that since you were talking about that the website thing, that guy from Serial had emailed me. And I actually need his Discord name if you have that, Nick. Thanks.
Coming. Brandon?
Any one of them, to be honest.
Any one of them. I just need somebody's. He wants to have a meeting, and knowing me, I don't be checking my email. I'm the worst.
I have mine already set up.
We had a whole thing set up, and on that Monday, it was Labor Day. On that Monday, it was at 10 a.m., and I was like, damn. I didn't miss this fucking call.
I love the guys at Serial, bruh.
Yeah, they're good.
Great.
They're very
yeah.
very
I felt so bad. I was like, they love us, and here I am being an absolute B word. Just do better.
But I was actually telling Shy, Yoku, and Mikey about this, and I asked Tony this question a couple months ago. I was like, the content creator, like the actual title, is like. It's one of those things where it's like if we keep relying on these like platforms as like a means of income or whatever, I feel like we'll die out quicker. So like so that's why I was so like when I saw the website, I was like, that's the answer. It's like, wait a minute, make your own platform and just use the other platforms as the web. This is the base. I
told him that.
Here's this. She did.
I told him that months before he found that out. I was like, Nick, you should probably. I was like, what is the likelihood you would make a website for yourself?
Bro.
And I was like, he was like, never. I don't want to do it. And I was like, excuse me, you drive your. I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, you would drive your viewers to your platform. What are you talking about? He's like, I was
that
like,
shit started a whole web because it was like I couldn't get that thought in my head for like months, and I was just like, what if? And I'm just like thinking about it. I'm like, you know, these companies are starting to get like more savvy as to how many people are on their platforms now, how many people like survive off their platforms now, and it's kind of just like they're just taking more money.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. How do we
and
combat that?
I think Serial's doing a lot of things right, and they're very responsive to their creators. Like as far as like, hey, what do you want implemented? Like, do you want a Shopify store built into your website? Let's do it. Like, are you going to be selling cards? That was something that like when I was dabbling with that, they were ready to do and jump on it. And I think that like it does go back to like obviously your website is not discoverable in the sense that like a YouTube video is, but that's why I think you wanna start stringing those together as tightly as possible. That's why like even my free series that are on YouTube, I upload them to shadypenguin.com.
So how do you upload? Because my question is like when you said that, I was sitting there, I was just like, how would you do that without it like not showing up like
on YouTube?
No, on your because he's what I'm talking about. Like when you like sign into the website or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And after you sign in, like you put your stuff in or whatever, and it's like, do you upload the video to the website itself?
No, like the same exact way you would post, like because you're uploading to YouTube unlisted and then publishing it to your website, right?
Okay.
So like for my premium stuff, I keep it unlisted on YouTube. And like, yes, if someone tries really hard, they could figure out how to find those videos. Like if someone wants to share their link and they don't, and like two friends are just living off one membership, doesn't matter.
Do you upload it on your other
yeah, I upload it on
channel?
Like random dead YouTube channel.
Okay.
Just completely random dead YouTube channel. I do unlisted. Yep. And then
it's already scheduled for the main channel.
Oh no, so for those videos, I mean that's probably a better way to do it. I literally unlist it. I just keep it unlisted on my main channel, and I just throw it over on shadypenguin.com for 24 hours, and then 24 hours after, I'll go in, public it, and then YouTube just publishes it, like as if you just clicked public for the first time.
Didn't they say something about like views before the video, like hindering that stuff?
I don't know. I actually like recently I had a couple of videos where I felt like it was helping, but YouTube changes things all the time.
So that was old. That was
that's
old
where I was too. That's why I didn't ever think to unlist something and then publish it after, because I thought it messed with the numbers.
Because I was thinking that you were using like not the Shady Collects, but the Shady Stream highlight spot.
Yes,
or whatever
yeah.
And that was where you put the video up early as unlisted. Bam, put it on the platform. It's already scheduled. That same video is already scheduled for Shady Penguin. They both go live. People that saw it.
It also depends on what kind of content you're doing. Like right now, I am fully stuck in 2015 where I'm just doing a Let's Play. I don't think Let's Plays are like I think one of the worst things you can do on YouTube right now. Like they're not discoverable friendly. The way you're doing them where like you don't have numbers at all, that helps a ton, obviously.
People
and just
were on my ass when I did that.
Of course, I know.
But it breaks trick. Listen. For me, it was like I get that we grew an audience and like that was what we did coming up. But it's like if you look at the rest of YouTube right now, they're not doing that, and it's like, I refuse to not only for myself, but like to not take that step forward as like as a part of a community that like I helped build. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like why not take that and be like, hey, we should start doing this now because everybody else outside of the sphere is doing this now and it's working for them when this method that we used to do is dying slowly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think you're doing the right thing. I fully acknowledge that the way that I do things is wrong, but I have a good tendency to self-destruct. Like that's just what it is. Mainly because like it depends once again what your goals are. If like right now, if I'm honest with you, my goals are not to grow my Pokemon YouTube channel. That's just not my goal. My goal is to continue providing content for people that are there and continue providing for my family. But on the back end, I'm doing other things to invest in myself so that I can have different content in the future that is completely unrelated to my Pokemon YouTube channel. And that's when I can implement all these other things because I think I've garnered too. That's the thing, right? Like obviously I get a comment once in a while that's like, wow, Shady, you fell off. And it's true, but mainly because I didn't evolve the way that Nick is evolving with like the times of YouTube. But even with my falling off, I value what I have and I can provide for my family right now. So like, I'm not trying to reinvent or I'm not trying to adapt with this specific platform because I have what I have and I just want to keep that alive. And I think that's why I think it's important to identify. Like if you're like, no, I'm still in the growing phase where I just want to keep growing and maybe I'm never going to leave that phase. Most people don't. I'm just an idiot. So then, yeah, you want to adapt to the climate of YouTube and you want to change your titles, your thumbnails and all that.